Welcome back to Transport Fever. Today, we're going to be extending the passenger train that we worked on last episode that we are eagerly awaiting to come over that horizon here. The train should be coming over to Paris, and that's where we're going to be running from Paris to Zurich to Toronto to Stockholm. This passenger train will be going to those extra three cities, along with the three cities it's already serving. And then with those tracks over there, we're probably going to bring some cargo over as well. Try to free up some of the traffic congestion that's happening in Toronto and Stockholm by moving some more food around. And maybe buy more trains to deliver food to Hong Kong, Chicago, and Paris, along with getting some more goods moved as well. So there goes our passenger train right there, which is starting to even out on the balance on the budget for what it's doing. We're starting to get more and more people up here. Currently, there's only 24 people on the train, but we've been having like 2 or 3 passengers up here for Paris. Now we got 27. If we look at the finances, still not looking the great, but it's not looking bad either. But I think if we add more cities to the train route, we will be doing pretty good. I am back up to 32 million in the bank account. I don't have a loan. It's all good. I have upgraded some roads. I figured out how to upgrade the roads finally by just clicking on them. But that was a few days ago. I think I forgot how to do it, so I may have to learn again today. As for our major hub for food, you can see I just got tons of food waiting to be shipped out of here. So that's why I want to add more trains to move that food out of there. And also the goods are starting to piling up at our goods production factory. Need to get those moved as well. So adding maybe a couple more trains, but we got to fix some things there. Let's go ahead and start because, we got to go. There's a stop there in Paris. And, I want to come over here to Zurich. Now, Zurich, not the best location as we can see. I'm thinking of running the tracks along here. But if I'm going to run them along there, do I want to run them along the highest ridge? Or can I come around that ridge? I think we can just run it along in here. Yeah, probably could. Let's get out this tool here. We'll just kind of flatten it out here. And this is just going to be a two tracks coming into this platform. All right, so we got to go to trains. Make sure we're on passenger. Yes, here. Let's rotate that. Let's go ahead and do 2 tracks, 240s. I do high speed, even though high speed is not really needed for here. And we're just going to try to go. You know what? We're going to run it just along there. I'm hoping I can hitch up to. I'll just pop it on down. Hopefully we can hitch on up to this road here. Yeah, we'll just snap it in like that. Of course, I'll probably have to put a bus route in here so the people from the city can get up here. We'll worry about that in a moment. Let's get the stations down first. So here's Toronto. So like I said, what I want to do, I got to make sure I leave enough room here because passenger and cargo terminals are different. I want to bring the food down here via a train because I got a lot of trucks going back and forth. I have upgraded some trucks because we did research they've been released to us to use. So I've been upgrading some trucks to be transporting some stuff. But I'd like to get rid of all the trucks coming down to... You can see all the trucks I got going to Stockholm and Toronto. And if I can do that via train, that would be pretty darn good. Let's go back into here and we'll smooth this out. So we're going to need a couple of platforms in here. So as for the passenger one, let's see. Let's go ahead and rotate this around here. This will need to be... 2 tracks is good. I had to think about that for a moment. Let's go ahead and we'll put the passenger one right there. And now we got to go into here, and now we're going to go to cargo. 2 tracks, 240, high speed. Yes, that's good. And then cargo. Hopefully it's kind of in tune with that. Will that snap right to that? It will. I can, I mean, why not make it easy on myself? Instead of trying to get them nicely lined up. That works rather good. Let's see, we need, of course, a ROAD, or some people call it a road. And we'll just kind of loop this one around like so. Why can't you get it so it just snaps and makes a road there? I'm going to have to do it like this. All right, and then... help out the AI a little bit. And I guess we will connect that up as well. There we go. Again, we already have a truck depot here. I'm not sure if that's going to reach. No, that will not reach. So some of the trucks I have here will just have to deliver to that station down there. But we'll worry about that a little bit later on. And then, of course, we got ourselves Stockholm. So probably the kind of same setup as we have there. The passenger train, I think we'll do the passenger train second. Yeah, let's set this up here. So the cargo, maybe I should flatten it out first just to make sure. That way we don't get all this funny thing like, oh, the terrain is unable to be moved here. Well, I can move it. To a point, anyways. Cargo. So 240, high speed, yes. And then come back into here and switch it over to passenger. And then, boop, there you go. Okay, that road might be a little bit of a problem. I don't think that's going to connect. No matter what I do. Let's go ahead and just kick that out of here. Get the terrain smoothing tool. Make this look a little bit better here. All right, we'll start from here. What do we got ourselves here? Another, is that a passenger train? Wait, why can't, there we go. Snap that in there. And then snap that to there. And then, yes. Yes, it's all coming together. Kind of. Let me help out AI here. We'll snap that. And then we'll just snap it like that. That looks awfully weird, but I mean, maybe I'll I mean, I'm starting to get to the point of I want to clean things up a little bit. Try to make things look a little bit better. So there we go. The platforms are in. How nice of that to be that way. So the only problem I'm going to have, this is why I should have left space on this side here, is if a train comes in here, then it's going to have to go out here before I can diamond it out to the correct side of the track. You didn't think about that, did you? No, I did not. Because now the train needs to reverse. And it's going to be taking up the platform. You don't want to be doing that too much here, do you? Well, I guess the easiest thing would be to move the passenger one right away. It's not only going to need one for here, I'm going to need one for here. You might as well move it now, because if you got to move it later, that means changing the route all over. Yeah, okay. Let's go ahead and get ourselves passenger, yes. And then we'll kind of just like pop it in here. Hopefully that's enough. All right, so high-speed track. All right, so the elevation's a little bit different, which is not the greatest of what you want to see, but it's what I've done. We can make it look a little bit better by smoothing out the area a little bit. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. And then, of course, we'll hitch up you to there. That's all good. So now I need a crossover. Why are you on a road? I have no idea. Because you didn't click the other button. That's why you're on the other road. That's why you're on a road. I don't really need one crossing back over to this way. But I'll do it anyways. Just too much slope. Why is there too much slope? Explanation, please. Oh, what is going on here? I can understand too much slope now. Lord, what is that? Let's go ahead and delete that. Middle track if I can, please. There we go. Let's go back into terrain. Try to do that a little bit better. I got a funny feeling it's still not going to let me diamond this. Maybe if it's a short diamond, it will do it. Not too much. Why is it not too much slope for one side, but it is for the other? Again, I think I only need one crossover anyways. We'll leave that as is for now. Not ideal, but that's where I'm at with it. Alright, so as the crow flies... Oh, really? How many millions of dollars am I going to need for this? Oh, you are not prepared for that, are you? As the crow flies, $54 million for a bridge. I guess it's all the trestles going down into the water. That would be the reason. Well, financially, are you set for that? No, because not only do you got to run one train track, you got to run another. Let's hold off onto that for a moment. Wow. All right. We're going to come up here to Zurich. We're going to go around this goods production. Kind of start moving over. We're at 300 that we can do here, but really, I don't have any trains that can do 300 as of yet. So as the crow flies here, and if I want to snap to this, bridge pillar collision. I'm guessing you're saying with this. I'm guessing we can't go over? Or are you referring to the road here? If it's a road, we can do something about the road. Let's get across the road doubly there, which we have done. Yes. All right, let's demolish this part of the track here. If I were to do that, you're saying 1.9 mil. I can live with that. Let's go with that kind of a setup there. All right. So financially, we're still doing good. It's going to be the bridge going over to Stockholm that's going to kill me. And if I want to run two, that's borrowing a lot of cash. Which, you know, I'm not afraid to do in games. Because it's not real money. Alright, so now I need to run it over to Paris, which is over there. So I'm thinking come out and maybe try to shoot across here. That's going to bring out a little bit of a tunnel. Right now it's only 1.5 mil, and you're kind of okay with that. Oh, looks like we did finally come out, though, which is good. And then we're going to put in a bridge. That's going to cost me a pretty penny. Yeah, tunnel, then come out, and to a bridge. Can I change that afterwards? Oh, no. So once you put it in, that's the bridge that's there. Oh, I just spent all that money to put it in. Do you want to match the bridge that's on the other side? I think you do. Yeah. Let's try that again. Might be a way to change it, but I'm not smart enough to know how to do that yet. Do that, and then say yes, and hopefully it will continue using that same bridge. Alright, so if I do this as the crow flies, how will that look? I need to snap it to... Oh, that is $40 million to run that track. Well, how about if you just start running it over this way yourself? Why is that a lot cheaper by doing it that way? How did I do that? I'm not quite sure. Although it does look like the train came down and now it's going back up. So it's not a straight and level, but it made it cheaper. Which I am fine with for now. Because I've already burned through the money I almost have in my bank account. And I haven't doubled this one up yet. Again, we can always come back later on and do these tracks over. Right now, financially, we're just trying to get some routes in. More routes means more passengers, which means more money. Speaking of more money, you need some. Yeah, so let's just go ahead and... Do I want to just take out the full $100 million loan now? Ooh. I mean, it's the only way you're going to know if it's going to work, right? And the whole thing was getting this all the way over to Stockholm, and you're going to have issues doing so. Maybe if I do it piecemeal like I did this one here, maybe I can get myself a little bit cheaper of a train track going over that river. All right, yeah, snap that in. And then, yep, grab that here. Snap that in there. All right, so now it's just a matter of going from Toronto to Stockholm. And, you know, if I can only afford one bridge, I could probably make that work for a while. It's not ideal, but... Again, if I go... Thank you, autosave. If I go straight across like that, it's going to cost me 54 mil. And unfortunately, I think... I mean, there's not much I'm going to be able to do with that, really. I mean, all right, we'll accept it for now. Oh, okay, so that leaves me with 30 mil. So now what are you going to do, smart Alec? Because you just burned through all your money. Well, right now, I'm just going to run a passenger train down here that we currently have. And we let everyone else earn us some money as we sit here and fiddle around getting everything set up. So since we're over here in Stockholm, we do have a bus station there right in the middle of town. So now I just need to add one... somewhere like so. And I don't like things making this a U-turn, so we're going to go ahead and... Why is construction not possible there? Why is construction not possible there? Medium Street, 2-lane. How about if we go from here? Nothing ever goes that easy. The problem is the bus is still going to do a U-turn. So if it's going to do a U-turn, then the heck with this altogether. Now let's go ahead and get ourselves another route here. And yeah, we're just going to go from here to here. And this would be called Stock. I am in Stockholm, right? I should be. And you got your caps lock on, so that's going to look kind of weird. Stock. Local. Bus. Alright, vehicles. I was kind of hoping I could just buy right from there, from the, the nearest truck depot. That would have been kind of nice. I have no idea where the nearest truck depot is. I think the nearest truck depot is here. Buy road vehicles. Yes, passenger. We'll buy 2 of these. And you need to go on the Stockholm local bus. All right. Let's get one set up for Toronto. They got the same thing. They got buses here as well. And really, I could just take the route for Toronto bus. Wait, if I just select on bus here, where is Toronto bus? So right now, the bus is coming from the center of town down to London. If I just add, you know what you got to do? It'd be nice if you actually put in a bus stop for you to add to. That's usually helpful. Yes, it is. All right, let's go ahead and now add that. Oh, why are you... Why? All right, you know what? I want to put another bus stop here. And then I'm going to add that one. Still kind of weird, but... Wait, so no, it's going to London. And then it's going to King. Hang on, let me just delete that. And then add that. Why is the bus making a U-turn there? You know, I'm thinking about doing just trashing the whole route. How about we do that? Yeah, let's trash the whole route, and then we'll do this, 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 and then this. Oh, now it looks like a circular bus route. There you go. So we already got buses on that route, so we don't have to worry about it. We got 2 buses on the route, so now we got a bus hitched up to the passenger train here. So Stockholm is all set. Toronto should be all set. And now hopefully we cut down... When I logged in, there was a whole bunch of traffic, but it seemed to have cleared up. Hopefully it clears up a little bit more. All right, so this could be a work in progress because I have nothing here. So we're just going to make it rather simple. Yep, stick a bus stop up here. Let's stick a bus stop there. And we'll also stick one there. And then, this is Zurich I'm in. Yes, we're in Zurich. All right, let's go ahead and get ourselves a new line. From here to there. And this is Zurich local bus. Yes. And now I need some vehicles. Can my vehicles get here from there? That's the question. It appears like they can't. I mean, they would have to go a long ways around because the nearest one's there, but there is no road connecting you to there. Unless I did... country road, medium country road. Let's go ahead and we'll hitch up. You to there. Cost me $1 million, but sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. Let's just get... We just need 2 buses, really. And you need to go on the Zurich local bus route. So there you go. So now we're going to have a bus moving around here. And as you can see, Zurich I haven't done nothing with. So everything is just absolutely at the 0 mark. But we'll get the buses going here. And when the train starts going through here, hopefully the connection process is all set. And of course, we got Paris, which is all set. So now we just need to take the passenger train. Do you have enough money to get that? No, I got 35 mil. All right, so what do you want to do? Because it is going to cost you, and I can't borrow any more money. It is going to cost you like another 50 mil just to get across over to here, isn't it? Yes. Yes, it is. Maybe I go ahead and just start slapping it in. And then maybe in the meantime, I will put it at 4 times the speed, which in layman's terms... wait, why are we colliding here? Why is that not snapping with alongside the other one? Is this going to be cheaper because I already got the pillars in the ground? Maybe not. You're down to 27. There's another 6 mil. And then you're not going to have any money to buy trains that you wanted to do. Well, at least the passenger train will be able to come down here. Don't you dare say can't connect. 10K. All right, so okay, I'm connected. Lovely. But I do need another crossover because the cargo, when it leaves here and goes back, they're going to need to switch tracks. Great. And now we need some lights here. Lights there. And then I'm also going to need a light here, and then a light there. Now, I don't think anything's going to be coming on this platform here. The thing is, even though if I did a cross member here, which I tried doing, it didn't work. If one platform is open, they won't use both platforms because it's going to show it as coming in. What terminal it's using. I don't think you can select both, can you? Maybe I can select both. I just really haven't tried it because I'm a moron. I don't know. Ooh, look at all the goods I got finally going down to Las Vegas. 120 goods. Nice. All right, so what I need to do is I need to redo the passenger train line over. So let me go ahead and just pause for a moment. Because that way I don't confuse the train. Speaking of the train, where is it? Is it here? No. That's a bus that you see going there. Where is my train? Oh, it's already almost over in Paris. There we go. Let's overview this line that we have here. So it's going Paris, Sydney, Dublin, Sydney. All right, well then if I add Paris. Yes. No. Let's just botch the whole thing. That might be better. Since it's arriving in Paris... Yeah, since it's arriving in Paris... Is it arriving in Paris or is it leaving Paris? It's arriving in Paris. All right, so we're going to... Ooh, did I delete the whole line? I think I did. If I did, then that means it's completely gone here. Paris at dub train. No, there it is. Bring it back up. It's still there. So we're going to add this. And because it's on that side of the track, then we're going to add this. And then, of course, we add Toronto. And then Stockholm. Come back to Toronto. Stop back in Zurich. Make your way back to Paris. You then come over to... is this Dublin? No, it's Sydney. This is Dublin. And then from Dublin, you make your way back to Sydney. All right, I think we're good to go. Let's hit the play button. Well, that was way more expensive than I was hoping it would be in, but we got it in. We'll make some more cities happy. Hopefully you just go straight on through. Now, of course, now the train's going to lose even more money than it has been. Although it's almost breaking even on the route that we had. But, yeah, it's going to take a while for Zurich, Toronto, and Stockholm to get moving. Where are all these people going? Toronto bus, Toronto bus. Okay, this is the local bus route. This is the bus that's going to Stockholm from Toronto. I think I'll keep it running this for now until this train really gets going. And a lot of people are taking the bus to Chicago, Hong Kong, and Paris. Kind of a route. We do got ourselves a cargo ship coming in with it. You got 152 steel. You are maxed out. Great. And then you can take a whole bunch of cargo with you as well. Lovely. So now what I can work on is this whole train system here. I'm getting backlogged quite a bit with food, as you can see. And yeah, I want to start distributing food. Instead of by truck, we're going to run the train tracks across here and connect up with this double set that we got going here, and the train will deliver it and get the food out of here a little bit quicker. At least that is the plan. Of course, this food is already going to Hong Kong, Chicago, Paris. And yeah, I could probably move some more. We need some more trains over here. But before I do, I need to double up another track here. It's this junction right here I need to fix. I already got 2 tracks going up to the plastic factory, right? Yes. And keep production up. This is ready to start producing more, which is great. So, yes, this whole mess here is what I need to clean up. Let's go ahead and pause this fiasco. And, oh boy, this is about to get naughty. I will delete that from there to there to there. Let's not... Oh, I think it went across the road a bit. I hope that doesn't hurt. All right, let's connect that up to that. Great. That is fine. Now comes this part here. What side of the track does that actually connect to? That one there. Let's bring this one over. Alright, at least it's not 50 million. Alright, so it's been a while since I've done something like this. Where's my leveling tool here? And we'll just fix that as much as we can. So you need to come over to... And you don't want to, do you? Where can I make you snap to? You start to there, but then it said you collide. Let's work on the inside one. Can that? I wonder if it's the signals that might be goofing me up a little bit. Let's get rid of these. Oh, not sure what I hit there. Come on, I just want the signal. There we go. And we'll get rid of you, because actually they're going to need to be moved or not need to be there. Well, you just don't want to. You just don't want to. Let's bring it off like so. And then you connect. How nice was that? Oh, my George, I think he's got it. I mean, the speed may not be the best, but like I said, I can always go... You know me, I'm just going to plan like, yeah, I can always plan when I come on back to fix this all up. There we go. And then I got crossovers here. Do I need crossovers here now? No, I don't. So I think... Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Oh, I broke something. Toronto Food, Hong Kong. Why can't you... Why can't you... No, not destruct. I just want to see terminals. So you can't put it on multiple tracks or terminals. Why can't it just use both? So when it comes back, it's going to just go on. How it broke this one and not the plastics one, I am kind of confused on. Is it because there's a train currently on here that may be on the wrong side? Is there a train over here? Oh, you know why? Probably because I don't have. Yes, we don't have a crossover here. Well, I mean, we can do that easily. Wait a minute. No, sorry. You need to come from here. I don't think that's connected, is it? That's not even close to being connected. Didn't think so. And I don't think it's going to let me cross over on where a road is. Well, you know, roads are... Roads are easy to put back in. Sometimes. All right, so if I ask you to come in here to Terminal 2, that fixes that problem. All right, so that problem is solved. Let's go ahead and put another road back in here. Medium Country Road. Yeah, of course you're going to collide. I mean, why wouldn't you? All right, let me back this up a little bit. All right, I think everyone is now happy. Unpause. Great. So what I need now is another goods train because, as you can see, the goods are piling up. But, yeah. I do got some money left over. So what I need to do, hopefully I can do this. We need to upgrade this right here to 4. And it doesn't need to be high speed. It just needs to do that. There we go. So now I'm going to have cargo coming out of here, going this way, and yes, I'm going to be crossing this road here, so I can eliminate all these trucks delivering food from Toronto, from this hub here, down to here. Get rid of all this traffic. Same thing going to Stockholm. The Stockholm trucks got to go through Toronto, over the bridge, and into Stockholm. A train would be a lot quicker. I'm going to have to hitch up, though. I could probably just run the track right. Maybe I'll just run the track right at the depot to here for that route. But, of course, I'm going to do high-speed track because, you know me, I can't resist. So this is going to go... All right, that got across the road okay. That got across the road okay. The problem you're going to have is like you had before, can you do a crossover before you get to the road? And the answer is yes. Yes, you can. Do that. And again, I don't think a train's going to be coming in there, but I'll put one there. That should be good. All right, so now what I got to do is just bring these trains over and just, you know, slap her on in and see what happens. Oh, boy, you're really... I mean, it's not the greatest approach, but I'm no train conductor, engineer, or whatever. Can't tell if I'm on it or not. Hopefully I'm on. Oh, that's... No. No, that's not what you had in mind. Not at all. It was hard to see with all those numbers there. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. I'm on the... What side am I on? Yes. So this needs to be going... All right. Let's see if... I think I should have started it this way last time. Ooh, you know what? I just kind of forgot. You're going to need... Oh, no, not here. You're not. Not here. You're not. I don't need a diamond coming out of here. No, I don't. Where does that start? Trying to see where I started that. I think I started it here. Oh, that's not working. Construction not possible. I'm thinking it might be. All right, maybe we start with the inside track. How about that? And then from here. Ooh, why is that? You're going to try to get it, aren't you? Yes, I am. Oh, that looks a whole bunch of awful. All right. Where's your smoothing tool? Maybe we need that here. Maybe that's what's going on. The ground is just way too... Way too uneven here. Sounds like I heard my passenger train coming. I'm guessing there's no one on it. Absolutely no one. It's going to take a while for that route to get going, but it'll get going. Let them get on through. Alright, you want to try this again? I do. Don't worry about trying to connect up to the track I got there. We will probably, probably? No, you will, won't you? Why? Why won't that sync up? Trying so hard to get this to sync up, and it's almost... You'll connect... Trying to find a loophole around this. Well, finally, maybe I was starting at the wrong spot. That could have been my whole problem. What does that look like? 105 around the corner? I mean, it's not too bad. It's a cargo train. It's not going to be really going that fast, I don't think, anyways. Are we all connected here? Yes, we are. We are all connected. So now... Yes. Yes, that's all looking good. It's looking good. Alright, now we need to make a new route up. Yes, let's go ahead and do new line. And this is Toronto/stock train food. Alright, so before I get that going, yeah, I'm not quite done yet, because now I'm going to need to deliver food from a hub. So I need to go here, cargo. Do I need a big hub? I'd always rather go big at the beginning, that way I'm not moving things later on. Cargo needs to go there, so we're just going to go slap that in. And we also need one down here for the cargo. And we will go ahead and slap it in. If I put it in here, it'll take away maybe from homes being built, but it may connect to more of the city. It does not. All right, so I guess I'll just slap it in here. There we go. So now what I need to do is Stockholm food. I'm going to need to change that. So what I need to find is truck route Stockholm food, which I got tons of trucks on. And Stockholm branch is good, but I need to get rid of Toronto and add this. All right. And then the same with the Toronto food. All right. We need to eliminate the Toronto sidings. And we need to add this. Probably don't need as many trucks as I currently have on those routes, but that'll be fine. That's going to eliminate a lot of traffic coming in and out of here. I don't know what happens to food that if it's out here Yeah, now I got nothing. I got nothing. I still need this here because they're bringing grain down from the farm up above. All right, what have you not done yet? Well, I need to get a train on those tracks. And what are you thinking? Well, maybe I just, instead of making another track that comes off here, maybe I'll divert one over to here. Nah, it's just going to look too awkward. So we're going to just snap that on here like... Well, you said you were just going to snap it on, but... Really? You don't want to connect anywhere there? I find that to be not true. There we go. In case I need to bring a train in later on to be solar upgraded, that's going to need to be connected. Probably should put in... Come on, you're there. I saw you like 3 times. There we go. Put you in there. Put you there, and 1 there. All right. Well, I'm pretty much going to be a carbon copy of what we got going on here. We just need 1 train. Locomotives. I don't know if we got anything new. Maybe I'll use this. Because this has 1450 power. Oh, that's got 1986 power. I mean, the Class A4. I've been using those on the food train. So we're going to go ahead and... How much money we got? 31,000. We'll buy that. No, how about you remember where do you click buy? There you go. And now for wagons, we're transporting food, which is right there. Is there any other kind of, do we unleash any other kind of wagons that may hold more? Nah, not yet, we haven't. All right. So 240 are the platforms. And 231 is all I can do. I know that much. And then set line to Toronto stock train food. Says it's in the depot. Oh, you know why? Because you have not set up a... How about, yeah, you haven't set up a train line yet for that. That's always helpful. All right, so we're going to go from here. I mean, you got a line, but you just haven't set up the line yet. Why did that disappear? Complete failure. Okay, we add that. Thank you. And then we add Toronto. And then we add you. And you're not going to be bringing anything back. All right, so now is my train coming on out of... Toronto stock train food. Set line. There we go. Now she's going to come on out. Let me just pause the game real quick because I want to go to details, and I have no idea what color. We'll just go with that kind of a color there because why not? There we go. So of course it'll take a while for this train to start actually producing or getting food on down there. So yeah, I do have a $100 million loan. That's fine, but what I'm going to be doing here in just a second is we're going to be getting another train on the go. Not for this route here. Yeah, there's going to be no food going to Toronto stock train food. They already got food out here for it. Already. Oh, wow. This looks like it's so much cleaner coming in here. You're not stopping already? I thought I had you stopping here first. Well, it's only 3 food. I'm not going to worry about it. So meanwhile, you can see I still got like 600 food trying to go over to, well, this little area over here. And look how many goods I got waiting to be moved. Let's go ahead and get ourselves another train. I think I can afford it. I mean, the A4, yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be going with A4 because there's nothing really better right now. The power of that locomotive is 3,300. It is 8 million. I say we... Well, I got a... Is that going to make... What's the top speed of that? 140. 145. All right, so not that much difference. I think I'll stick with the A4s for now. All right, and then wagons. Hello, autosave. Wagons, again, we're moving goods. So, yes. Up till it says 231. And then you're on the goods train. And yes, details. I don't know, green. Start moving a whole bunch more material. All right, so what I'm going to do now is, so I don't feel like I maxed out everything, I want to have a little bit of leeway. Let's go ahead and I want to pay off some of that loan. Although, I mean, I spent, you can see, 126 million in this year so far by adding all these train tracks. And already when this comes on in, this should be gathering up, well, I forgot how much food it can carry, like 168 is what it can carry. Not only that, I'm going to add another train on the food delivery to Hong Kong, Chicago, Paris. That's going to help us clear out some food out of here. Train's going to flip around any second. I can feel it. And there it goes. We'll let that continue to do what it does. How is our train doing here? All right, they're coming back. Of course, they're going to be empty. But hopefully when they come back, we'll see that food being gone. What do we got here at the train station? No one waiting to go anywhere. But we do got people in Stockholm waiting to go. Oh, no, they're... Oh, wait, where are they going? Oh, yeah, it is called the Paris-Sydney Dub Train. I haven't added all the other cities. Maybe I should have called this like the Outer Cities train line. But no one in Toronto wants to go up here yet. People in Zurich, they're starting to get on the train tracks, which is good. Anyone from Paris coming over? 1. So it's going to take a while for people to see some action going on here. But we actually got some connectivity to this lonely little town out here. So that's looking all good. Here comes our goods, our food train in for Toronto, whatever. 36 food now out here. So already that train's going to start once it starts to make 1 loop, 2 loops, that's going to get a whole lot better. So yeah, the goods train that we just added, another one too. I think I got 3 trains on that now. Yeah, I'm hoping, is this a food train or a goods train? That's a goods train. That loaded up with 152 goods. Still got a whole bunch of goods there. This has been upgraded. That's going to start producing some more money. And yeah, I'll get another train probably on the food line, because we got a lot of food, as you saw, sitting there. And that'll bring back a lot of grain as well to the farm, because we got a grain farm right here. And of course, we got tons of plastics being moved. As for what's going on down there, well, we can see we got some stuff waiting to be moved. Where is all this stuff going? I see goods. Helsinki food is we're getting goods all the way to Helsinki now. Like to move it. It's all looking good. Yeah, I have upgraded these roads here, and I have upgraded our trucks that hold now 16 food. So that's good. We also, in last episode, we did clean up. This not only cleaned it up, but we also added food going up to Shanghai. So it's been a while since I checked on what's going on up here. Let's see how we're doing. We do got 38 food that needs to be moved. And Shanghai, mediocre food going up here. Plus, connectivity is up to 29%. So Shanghai is growing. Again, eventually that passenger train I mentioned, I wanted to connect down to here, to this setup here. And maybe not go all the way through to Singapore. But we'll turn around here. We'll get a couple trains going on that. But yeah, a whole bunch of things are being moved. Again, still the one thing I don't have anything going to is the passenger boat. Yeah, I'm going to keep it there. I said I'm going to keep it there. I'm going to keep it there. Until one day we may actually see a passenger on the passenger boat. I'm not sure how that's connected. The bus is connected to Vegas. Or to the bus port. I can see the path lines highlighting. Unless I'm not understanding. I see the path lines highlighting. I'm not seeing the whole port highlighting. And I can't put a bus stop. What am I doing here? Passenger. I can't put a bus stop actually in the port. I can see, you can see the pathways when I do that. They do highlight the pathways, so people are just not taking the passenger boat. I'm not sure why, but maybe I'll have to put it in an airplane or something. I have no idea. What do you, oh, you're going back up with some steel. Not a whole lot, but you are going back up with some steel. All right, so hopefully I can get some more goods moved out of here, which means this will be upgraded, but I think we advanced quite a bit today by getting a passenger train in all the way through. And then, yeah, boy, no traffic going up through here now whatsoever. And see, are we delivering food? Yes, 48 food. That can hold a whole lot more. And eventually, if I need another train doing this route, I shall. Ooh, but we do got a passenger here now that they want to go to Zurich. So, yeah, that's going to be getting a whole lot better. A whole lot better. But, yeah, I'm going to kind of repay back that loan at the same time. Maybe get another train on here to move this food. I need to move it. Oh, we even got goods going to Toronto and Stockholm through here now. Nice. That's going to work out lovely. But anyways, there we go. I think that's where we're going to wrap it up for today. If you made it this far through the episode, congratulations. You made it, oh, how long ago? Oh, just a little over an hour. I appreciate you watching all the way through. If you want to help me out just a little bit more, hitting that thumbs up button lets me know that you enjoyed what you saw. It also helps out the YouTube algorithm as well. So you can hit that thumbs up button, please. You can hit the thumbs down button too if you like to. But leave a comment as to why, so I can make the videos better for you next time. And yeah, if you're new here and you like what you saw, and hopefully you've already done this, you might want to hit that subscribe and notification bell so you don't miss out on more content like this. But that's going to wrap it up for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. I'll catch you again right here in Transport Fever. But until then, have a good one.